Hey, have you ever wondered what these things are for? And why we have two types of truck bolts? Alright, with all skate truck mounting hardware, you're going to find two ways of fastening them up. One's a little plus, which is a Phillips head, and one's a little hexagon, which is an Allen key head, you know, and it's just personal preference of which one you want or like. And they're all going to have nylon locking nuts on the bottom because, hey, you want your bolts to stay on your trucks when you're speeding along, because if they fell out, well, yeah, it's not a great thing. The second thing you're going to find, there are two different styles of bolts. One is a countersunk CSK and the other one is a button head or a pan head bolt. Obviously they come in different lengths. As you can see on this packet here, it's got 1 inch, 1.25, 1.5, so you get different lengths for different applications. But what is the difference between these two bolts, or the difference in the way we use them? Well, I'm going to tell you guys, this one is used for wooden boards. So if it's all maple bamboo combination, it's all wood, you are going to use this mounting hardware because the softness of the wood allows it to pull down and go flush with the top of the skateboard, so therefore there's no bolt sticking out, which, hey, that's a good thing. It's going to sit in there nice, it's going to do its thing, and it's going to be a good thing. Now when we come to this one, this is for a different purpose, but it's still for skateboarding. It's quite often used by downhill skateboarders or longboarders. The reason for this bolt is one of two things. First reason why, a drop through mount. When we put that, see, it sits in there nice and looks good and all good. Doesn't wiggle around and move, it's not going to snap, or hopefully it's not going to snap. We put this one in, that's a different story. It doesn't fit properly, it's a bit janky, and it could shear off right on that top bit there because it's not sitting nice and flush, and we wouldn't want that. Right, there are some exceptions to the rule. When you look at the Volve skateboards, they've countersunk their base plate, so you can stick this one in, no dramas, and it's going to fit. That is one of the main reasons why we have the good old pan head there, and look at that, fits in nice. It's a good thing. When you have skateboards made of different materials like carbon fiber and fiberglass in between the layers of maple wood, when we use these here, that angle there can pull down on that composite layer and cause it to split. But if we look at this one here, that sits nice and flush on top, so if we had a composite layer on the top, that's not going to cause it to split and upset the structural integrity of those composite layers. As if you have a look here, I just got this, I haven't gripped this board up, but you look there, see, it just goes in nice and flat and doesn't wiggle around, and that is why the downhill skateboarders use them. And that's what these are predominantly used for. So when we have a drop through mount or a composite mounting, we use these bolts here. And that leads me to this, the good old sink plate, which, no, it's not a decoration to make your skateboard look cool, although it does make it look cool and it is a nice decoration. This serves the same purpose as this bolt here, and that is to stop the composite layers of the skateboard splitting, and therefore it distributes the load evenly over it. You'll find any e-skates which have a composite layer on top will usually have a bolt which is flat. The Lacroix have an Allen key bolt. It's not the same as this, but yeah, it's flat on the underside. But hey, always a good idea to chuck a sink plate on that, just for that extra added security. But yeah, that is what a sink plate's for. Hey, it looks cool as well. That's why you see them on a lot of longboards, because they have those fiberglass and carbon fiber layers. All right, I'll tell you guys to hit that subscribe button, but no, you guys already hit that subscribe button. And hey, if you didn't know what the panhead bolts were for, or the sink plates, then I think that deserves a like. And if you did, hit the like button anyway. So hey, I will see you guys on my next video. Hey, why haven't you hit that subscribe button? Hit it. Hit that like button.